Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It's Garland bringing you a new Neverwinter video. And today, as the title suggests, we're going to be taking a look at the Zen Bundles that were just released today. So today, as of filming this video, it is September 3rd of 2020. So if you're watching this video and you missed out on this stuff in the future, my apologies. However, we are talking about these new bundles. This was just posted today. This is going to be a month-long sale. I'm going to be calling this the end of summer sale. They didn't give us a promotion, a real promotion this summer. So I'm going to call this the end of summer sale, or the end of summer promotion. Starting September 3rd, all the way until October 3rd. This is 1 month. 1 month total. Let's take a look. Now, this is the PC price points as well as the console price points. They do vary slightly. There's taxes, etc., blah, blah, blah. Let's get into this, right? So, first and foremost, $5, 500 Zen, a bonus of 10 Prez Awards. $10, you get your normal 1,000 Zen, 10 reward reroll tokens, okay? $20 gets you your Zen, 1 insignia pack. $50, 5,000 Zen, you get a bonus bag. $100, you get a bonus of 3 coalescent wards. Now the big boy, $150. You get your 15,000 Zen, and you get a bonus legendary mount choice pack. Okay? Now, if you're unfamiliar with how promotions have worked in the past, this is not the same way. We talked about this on today's live stream, and we can confirm once we go down further in this document. Past promotions in Neverwinter were charge bonuses, where if you charged X amount of Zen, you would get all of the bonus in the previous tiers. For example, if you would buy this $150 pack, people were under the impression that you would get everything, right? That is incorrect. This is not a charge promotion, right? A charge promotion before means you had to charge up to 20,000 Zen, which was $200 total, and you would get all of the tier brackets of all the rewards. That is not how this works, okay? Let me be abundantly clear. These are all entities by themselves. So if you buy the $5 pack and you buy the $100 pack, you're only going to get the rewards from the $100 pack and the $5 pack. If you buy this $150 pack, you are not going to get all of these rewards. These are independent packs, and you can buy them as many times as you want. So essentially what Cryptic is trying to promote here is you get a bonus item. They want you to buy Zen, and you get a bonus item. Looking at this objectively, it's not a horrible deal. It could have been better, and it should have been done better. However, looking at it objectively, as a new player or as a casual player, spending $150 guarantees you that 15,000 Zen. That's what you're paying for, okay? You're paying for the 15,000 Zen. This is how much 15,000 Zen costs. It costs $150. You're paying for the Zen. But now, you're going to get a bonus legendary mount on top of that. Okay? So it's like a bonus item, right? If you buy 10,000 Zen and you're paying $100, that's a normal price point. You're not getting a deal or anything. But now, you're getting a bonus of 3 coalescent wards. So as a player and an individual person, you have to decide if this is okay for you as a player. Is this okay for you to open your wallet and give Cryptic your money? You have to make that decision yourself. I can't tell you how to spend your money. That's me looking at this objectively. Now let's take a look at this and discuss it on a personal level. Me personally, this is not good for a veteran player like me. Now, at the same time, I am not their target demographic. They're not trying to sell me stuff, right? I have infinite AD. I have infinite Astral Diamonds to utilize the ADX on Xbox. I don't have to buy Zen. I don't need AD. This isn't targeted for me. This is targeted for casual players or mid-tier players. So on a personal level, what they could have done to make me open my wallet would have been increase this. They said that the triple legendary mount packs were going to be coming back in the game. This was another opportunity that they could have did this. So I'm talking about the triple legendary account-wide packs. You got 3 account-wide packs, and those cost the same, right? 3 legendary account-wide mount pack was $150 or 15,000 Zen. So maybe they didn't want to be too generous in their promotion, because you're getting the 15,000 Zen, and you're just getting a bonus item. So maybe by introducing and putting the triple mount pack, they were feeling too generous at that point, I guess. I don't know. But for a player like me to open my wallet personally, this needed to be a little juicier. They could have did the triple mount pack, which are account-wide, which we're going to talk about next. These mounts are not account-wide. Okay? That's the next red flag for me personally. Now, looking at it objectively, it is what it is. I personally think that every legendary mount in the game now should be account-wide. Like, that's a thing now. Why we're going back and reverting to this process of single-use legendary mounts, that's another red flag for me personally, as well as objectively. Like, if you're a casual player and you're going to open your wallet and give Cryptic $150, like, yes, this is your bonus item, but why aren't these account-wide? Okay? Why aren't these account-wide? Why is this a single-use legendary mount? That's another issue that I have personally, but also objectively, as a newer player or a casual player, that's the way you should see this too. Why aren't these account-wide? So let's read this. Legendary Mount Choice Pack includes 1 choice from the mounts below. Legendary Mount Choice Pack is bind to account. Okay? 1 mount is selected. That mount is tradable, but will bind to character once it's added to your stable. So this is normal, typical legendary stuff, right? The mount pack itself is account bound. Once you open up and pick one of these mounts, they should be tradable. But then if you equip the legendary mount, of course it's bound to that character. Again, I'm not sure why these aren't account bound in the first place. And we have some issues, which we're going to jump into the game, and we're going to see this. Some final notes here. Zen is applied immediately. Items are claimed from the reclaim agent and are bound to account. The reward reroll tokens are bound to character once claimed. Lower tiers of items are not included in higher tiers. Only the items indicated in each individual tier is granted. This is what we discussed with previous promotions. Like, if you spend the $150, you're not getting everything. These are each one of these is its own entity, and you have to purchase each one of these individually if you want everything, or you can buy multiples of whatever you want. But in previous promotions from Cryptic, specifically speaking of the charge promotions, that's how it works. So they had to clarify that in the text here. Bundles can be purchased more than once, with the corresponding items being granted each time it's purchased within the bundle time period. The $200 price point is not bundled at this time, right? Because there is a $200, you can spend $200 and get 20,000 Zen. There is no bundle for that. The top tier is the 150 price point, which is 15,000 Zen. There is another option here for $200 for 20,000 Zen, but they did not put it in a bundle pack. So that's everything on the blog post. We're actually going to jump in game. We're going to look at this, and we're going to discuss it a little more. Alright guys, and here we are going to be jumping in the game momentarily, but one of the major questions is people can't find these. It's because they're not in-game. You physically have to go to the Microsoft Store or the Sony Store. They're not in the game. And that was one of the major questions that I was getting during today's live stream. Selfless plug, I do stream over at Twitch. Go follow me. We try to stream every day. So, we go to the store. You go to the search. Simply type in Neverwinter. Bada bing, bada boom. Go down to show all. And then they should be listed. So here they are. Here's the $20 bundle pack. So you're not buying the normal Zen packs here, guys. They are their own bundles. And you have to make sure you're buying the right one. Okay? It's very important. Like right here is 2,000 Zen for $20. But this is not the bundle pack. This is the bundle pack. So I'm not going to go through all of these, but they're all listed here. So you have to go to the store. They're not in the game. PC has its own specific section. Console, you respectively have to go to the Microsoft store or the Sony store. So let's look at the big boy, $150. Here is the bundle pack. Let's look at the flavor text. For the price of 15,000 Zen, you can also claim a legendary mount choice pack for free. Blah, 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 blah. Everything looks appropriately here. Here is the mounts, the Hellfire Steed, Carpet of Flying, Armored Griffin, Tenzer's Disc, which is the red variant version, Swarm, T-Rex, Warhorse, Crystal Stag, Volcanic Flail Snail, as well as the War Triceratops. So everything looks good, right? Let's jump in game, shall we? Just a little spoiler, I bought one. I bought one. For purposes of the video, I gave Cryptic Studios $150, okay? I said I wasn't going to, but there's something that we need to see. So, here we are. In game, you can clearly see I did get my 15,000 Zen. Congratulations. Reclaim Agent, Promo Tab, Zen Bundle, Legendary Mount Pack. So what is one mistake that you're already seeing? I just showed you the flavor text on the Microsoft Store. What is mistake number one? The answer is Griffin. The Griffin is not in this pack, even though it states that it is. The Hellfire Steed, the Carpet of Flying, the Tenzer's Disc. The Hellfire Steed is listed twice in the pack. You see the pack? I don't know if the Griffin is actually going to be in here when we claim this. However, here's another thing. This says that it binds on account, and it is supposed to bind on account. So let's actually take this and reclaim this out of my Reclaim Agent and see what happens. This is supposed to bind on account, and it's already incorrectly stating that it has 2 Hellfire Steeds in it. Let's go through the motions. Bada bing, bada boom. Now it's in our inventory. It's no longer in our Reclaim Agent. It is not bound to account. Right here. This is not bound to account. The only reason I bought this was for this purpose, to show you guys in the video. You can sell it. It's supposed to be bound to account. The blog post specifically says that it's supposed to be bound to account. So now the next test that I have to do for you guys, like I spent $150 to test this all for you guys. I do this all for the viewers, right? Make sure you go over to my Twitch and think about subscribing to the channel, because you're getting this information essentially for free. I'm going through the testing process for you guys. So there's already 2 strikes during this promotion. First of all, it has the Hellfire Steed listed twice. One of those is supposed to be the Armored Griffin. Strike number 2 is this is supposed to be account bound, and it's not. You can sell this on the market right now. There's actually one listed, and I'm guessing I can list mine, right? Here you go. I mean, I can literally list mine, right? There you go. I mean, I can list this. Test number 2. Let's see. Now, the mounts inside are supposed to be unbound. So let's see what happens here, folks. Open pack. Now, okay. So remedy number 1, the Griffin is in here. It's just the text that is broken currently. The Armored Griffin is in here. It just doesn't say it in the actual item description. So right away, these are all unbound, right? It says bind on equip, bind on equipped, bind on equipped, bind on equipped, the Swarm, the T-Rex, the Warhorse, the Stag, the flail snow, and the triceratops. Now, one thing I'm not going to test is I'm actually not going to take it out of this pack, unfortunately for you guys. If someone else wants to go that far, I want to leave this pack the way it is. I'm probably going to sit on this pack for eternity. Just because, you know, bragging rights, right? I'm not going to take anything out of this pack. It says that it binds on equip, which tells me that when I take one of these mounts out of the pack, it should be unbound, and you should be able to sell these on the auction house. The problem is the flavor text is wrong. It lists the Hellfire Steed twice, but we already resolved that. The Armored Griffin is inside the pack, so that's okay. But the pack itself was supposed to be bound, and it's not. And it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, the mount inside is sellable. So the pack itself being sellable, it's not that big deal. What it comes down to is miscommunication either between Cryptic Studios and Perfect World or vice versa. Something got mixed up between the blog post and the actual promotion. Now, again, I wasted my money doing this. As a content creator, I feel like that's my job. It's a tax write-off. It's not that big of a deal. I did not want to buy one of these. I did not want to give Cryptic that money, unfortunately. That's not me being mean. It's just I've explained myself a million times that I don't need to buy Zen. I don't need to buy anything in this game. I do give Cryptic money, as far as monetary money, when they deserve it. And unfortunately, up until this point, I don't think that they've deserved any of my money. However, I am a content creator first. I did spend the $150 for you guys. And that's what it is. It's about the information and getting the information out there. Do I think that you as an individual player should spend $150 to get 15,000 Zen plus a legendary mount? I can't tell you to do that. I can just tell you what I would personally do. I would not have bought this if I wasn't a content creator. I would have stayed away from this promotion. I don't think there's enough juice there. I don't think there's enough bang for your buck. Essentially, you're spending $150 for 15,000 Zen, and you're getting a bonus item on top of that. They didn't have to do a promotion at all. They could have just said, fuck you, and said, guess what? You spend $150, you get 15,000 Zen. That's just everyday operation. They didn't have to do a promotion. Now, for me, like I said, personally, I would have liked to see more bang for my buck. Why aren't these mounts account-wide? That's the first question I have. Why are these mounts not account-wide mounts? If I'm spending $150, this should be an account-wide mount, okay? My second qualm is it's not enough juice. There was no reason not to give us the bonus of the triple account-wide mount pack. The company would have made substantial amount of profit. They're still going to make profit off of this promotion, don't get me wrong, but they would have made so much more money because even veteran players like me would have considered opening up their wallets to spend $150 on Neverwinter in 2020 if there was more bang for our buck. So, it is what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment below, call me an idiot, do whatever you gotta do to make yourself feel better. Yes, I gave Cryptic $150. It is what it is, guys. I do it for the purposes of the content that you guys have watched for the past 5 years. It's a tax write-off for me anyway. It is what it is. So, there's the Zen bundle. I'm probably never going to open this bundle. It's probably going to literally sit in my bank for all of eternity. And there it is, guys. I mean, there it is. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really helps the YouTube algorithm. Share it with your guild. Share it with your Discord. Share it with your friends. And that's all I got for you. I'll see you guys real soon.